Okay, and now we are going to combine like terms. And both distributive property and combined like terms comes from 6EE3. So we need to keep our sign with our actual term. So when we combine like terms, you can see right here that this positive 3x, that's a coefficient and variable. That is the same as the minus 2x coefficient variable here and the positive 3x coefficient variable here. However, the plus 12 is a constant and the plus 8 is a constant. So we put circles or ovals around our positive 3x or negative 2x or minus 2x and our plus 3x here. And I organize those over here into separating the like terms, coefficients and variables over here, and then 12 and 8, oh, that should say positive 12, and positive 8 over here, you can see the positive sign, that should say a positive sign there. So we are going to combine these together. So 3x minus 2x is 1x, plus 3x, this is going to give me 4x. So for the x's, I'm going to get equals, let's make this bigger. Okay, let's make that bigger so you can see it better. And let's make this blue so you can see it better. Okay, so this is going to be equals 3x minus 2x is 1x plus 3x, so that's going to be 4x. And then I've got a positive 12 and a positive 8, which is going to give me, ignore the negative over there, that should say positive. It's going to give me a 20. So the answer to combining these like terms is 4x plus 20 right here. You can see it. I'm going to go ahead and put my answers over here. And let's go ahead and put, this should be a positive 20, and this is going to be positive 4x. All right. Okay, and then let's go ahead and go down here. So if you take a look at this A, we are going to first get, oh, that gets rid of it. I don't want to do that. We want to first look at, I'm going to highlight them. I'm going to first look at all of my coefficients and variables. So I'm going to go ahead and circle 2x and a positive 5x. And that's all the x's that I see. Then I'm going to go ahead, I can't draw very well in here, but I'm going to try to do boxes around my positive 8 and minus 4. So when I combine my like terms here, I'm going to put my coefficients and variables together. So I'm going to get a 2x plus 5x, which is 7x. And I'm going to get an 8 minus 4, which is a positive 4. So my answer is 7x plus 4. Now if you take a look at B here, I'm going to start by looking at my coefficients and variables. So I've got a 7x, and then over here I've got a positive 2x. And then I'm going to look at my constants. I've got a 3 and a 1 here. So I am going to end up with 7x and 2x is 9x, and then 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, if you take a look at C now, we have to do something first. We have to distribute. So we're going to use our happy rainbows. We're going to distribute the 6 to everything in the parentheses. So I end up with 12x plus 6 times 3x, which is 18x, plus the 6 times 5 is 30. All right, now that's first I'm going to distribute, and then step 2 is actually to combine like terms, which I'm going to do over here. So let's go ahead and find our coefficients of variables. I see a 12x here, and I see an 18x positive, and then the only constant I see is 30. Okay, so I end up with 12x and 18x is 30x, and then I end up with 30 as my constant because that just stays the same. Okay, let's see. Down here on C, you can see I've got 5 times the quantity of 4x plus 6. Ooh, but this 2x right here is not actually in parentheses. So I'm only going to do happy rainbows for the 5 to the 4x and the 5 to the 6, but not to the 2x because it's not in the parentheses. I will end up with the answer. 5 times 4x is 20x, and 5 times 6 is 30, and then I'm just going to bring down the 2x because I don't need to distribute that. Then I need to combine like terms because I see that I have some like terms here. So I'm going to deal with my 20x and my 2x, and then I just have a 30 for a constant by itself. So I end up with the answer 20x and 2x is 22x, and then I'm just going to bring down plus 30 because there's no other constant. Okay, I have one more here. I'm going to go ahead and do happy rainbows and go ahead and distribute the 3 to the 6x and the 3 to the 4, but I'm not going to distribute it to the plus 3 because it's not inside of the parentheses. So when I distribute, I end up with 3 times 6x is 18x, 3 times 4 is 12, and then I'm just going to bring down that plus 3. Now I can go ahead and combine like terms. So I've got 18x for my coefficient and variable, but don't have any other coefficients and variables, so I'm just going to go ahead and identify my two constants here. And in the end, when I combine like terms, I end up with 18x gets brought down because there's nothing else to add it to or subtract it from, and then 12 plus 3 is 15, and that is my final answer. So hopefully this helped you understand combining like terms. Email me if you have questions at emiller@mvcsd.us. All right, thanks guys, bye.